am Jezebel Sibanterero, and I am here to discuss you about ordering purchase process. The purchase order process refers to the purchase order cycle, starting from pre-o creation and ending with PO closure. Usually, it also includes additional steps like quality checks and budget approval. A purchase order process is a subset of a broader procurement process that comprises all the activities related to acquiring goods and services. Purchase process or PO process steps can be modified by companies depending on their size, corporate structure, spend category, and etc. But the typical purchase order process involves the following steps. Step 1. PO creation. In most cases, employees have to create a purchase requisition and get it approved by authorities before purchase order creation. If the purchase is recurring, a PO can be created without a purchase requisition. Step 2. PO approval. After a PO is created, it is sent for approval to relevant authorities and modified if any requirements have changed. Usually, several approvals are required, including one from a financial director to ensure that the purchase complies with the budget. 3. Sending PO to supplier. When a PO is approved, a business has already chosen its suppliers and can issue them a purchase order. Often, it is sent via email or online procurement platform. Step 4. Binding contract. Before approving a PO, a vendor can ask for a modifications. Once a supplier confirms a purchase order issued by the buyer, it becomes a legally binding contract from these two parties. Step 5. Receipt of goods and services. Next, an organization waits for a vendor to deliver order items and send an invoice. After a procurement or warehouse manager receives the delivery, a responsible persons audit the goods to ensure they meet the specification laid out in the purchase order. Step 6. Three-way matching. If the delivered items fulfill the requirements, a customer issues a goods receipts note GRN or another documents that are confirmed delivery and performs a three-way matching. Compares the goods recipe, the PO, and the receipts invoice. A three-way match is an essential step that helps avoid discrepancies between what the company order receives and paid for. Step 7. Purchase order closure and record keeping. If the data on all document matches, the confirmed invoice is forwarded to the finance department for payment. Once a company pays it for purchase, it can close the purchase order and save it into the records along with the invoice. Purchase order process flow. Let's look closely at the purchase order process flow and some of the exact steps a company must take to process a PO and buy necessary product. First, create a purchase requisition. Second, create a purchase order. Third, issues a request for proposal or FRP. Fourth, evaluate suppliers' quotations and select a vendor. Fifth, negotiate contract terms with the chosen supplier. Next, send a PO to a suppliers. Receive a confirmed PO. Receive the delivered order. Receive invoice and perform three-way matching. Make a payment. Record a purchase order. And lastly is a close a PO. Again, I am Jezebel Sibantrero from BSHM 4D4.